Hey guys, it's Roscoe, and on the Space Couch today we're going to be having a look at the storyboards for Return of the Jedi. So here we go, the opening sequence there. Heading towards the partially completed second Death Star. Love those shuttles. Apparently, Nick from Nick's Toy Barn, he was saying earlier, he's managed to get one of those shuttles, but it's a rather large one. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing that on his channel in due course. There we have that scene that I think was filmed but never inserted into the film, of Luke constructing his lightsaber and putting it inside R2 before sending them off to here. Jabba's palace with the giant door, and the classic image that we've seen several times now, both for the droids, for Luke and for Vader, of that corridor. There is one of the Bofar monks, Bomar monks, whatever they are, you know, the ones with the brains floating in jars, as they're taking the droids through to Jabba's throne room. Here is more of that. Looks like R2's been kicked down the stairs there. There's Jabba. There's Boba. This is all just, I think, from that sequence. There's Han in Carbonite, of course, you know, his most prized possession. Close there. And I guess where Leia, disguised as Boushh, reveals herself, I suppose, is also now a slave. And I think this is where Luke is now in it, isn't he? Yes, because this looks like the Rancor. Fantastic images in this. Like I said, I can't draw a line, so it'd be great to be able to draw something like this. I think this is more of the Rancor stuff. Sometimes when all these pictures are close together, it's difficult to figure out what you are looking at. But no, it's definitely the Rancor sequence. Now, the sail barge. Hugely imaginative craft. I love the design of that. There's Leia in her slave outfit. Leia Huttslayer, as she's soon to be known as. Boba Fett there. Here's more on the sail barge. They're now at the great pit of Carkoon, where the mighty Sarlacc resides. As Jabba says, it's one of the few wonders Tatooine actually has to offer, it being such an inhospitable place. And according to the canon, there's only part of one of the continents is inhabitable. The rest is just too hot. Let's go back to that. There she is, earning that name, Huttslayer. Love Princess Leia, she's awesome. And she kills him there. And then the rest of them are all fighting. There'll be the explosions on the sail barge shortly. There's some more fighting. Looks like someone's going into the pit there. Yeah, just more of Luke. See him there, just taking them all out. There's some more of that. Reaching for his saber, there is the pit. That'll be from before, I guess, or after, once they have escaped the barge. But this is the Emperor's arrival to the second Death Star, of course. The full might of the Empire on display. Luke's now back on Dagobah there. That is, of course, the entire Rebel fleet, massing near Sullust, I think it was. And that's the briefing room sequence. There we go. We pretty much see this in the film. The shuttle and the Falcon. And in the film, you see an A-wing, a Y-wing, and an X-wing. It's just marvellous. That's just the Emperor's tower there. There is the Emperor. This is a sequence where the Tidarium, that Leia is the one who helps steal or does steal in moving target goes down to Endor. This is them on Endor. This is the bike chase sequence through the forest. Again, it was great in the first volume of the Star Wars graphic novel. In the weapons factory, not only do Han and Leia steal a walker, but Luke is on one of the speeder bikes, and that was the first time he came across that. Although obviously he can fly anything, just like certain other people can. Anakin, Poe, Han, I guess. So he was able to easily pilot an Imperial scout bike. Sorry, never quite remember the names of some of these things. More of the chase sequence. Biker helmets there. There we go. I think that's Leia. Yeah. Having the chase where she falls off. This is a long chase. I've forgotten how long it was. More. The two of them side by side, nudging each other. This is just going on and on. Finally, some resolution, I think, of that chase. And the next one, he just uses his lightsaber and just slices the end off of it, which is what he should have done in the first place. Here we see Vader on the landing platform for the walkers. You know, that's where Lucas surrendered himself. Now we see the fleet. The rebel fleet, that is, coming in. With the Mon Calamari. And here's the Ewoks when they find Leia. More of the battle, not the battle, but the arrival, I think. Yeah, and you see on this one the Imperial fleet in the distance. You know, it's a trap. There's a great one there. Looks to be very similar to that scene we see. There was the most complicated effect shot ever. Back in the day anyway. Here is the battle on Endor. Walkers, or mini walkers. That's where that'll be Wicket, and the other one I forget who gets killed. It was very sad at the time. I remember shedding a tear, almost shedding a tear. Back to the battle in space, that is. And that's when more of the battle and the Death Star starts firing at the capital ships. There is that shot with all of the TIE fighters, the amazing one. And there's more battle on Endor. Here we see the battle in front of the Emperor. Chewie there on Endor. That'll be where he steals the walker. There they are in the walker. More of them on Endor. Ah yes, the logs. When it gets crushed, you see in the bottom there. What's the other one's that when they roll the logs? Yeah, where they roll the logs to it. 3PO and R2 making a dash for it, it looks like. At the bunker. That's the scene outside the bunker doors. Here is Vader and Luke finishing up their battle. Great sequence here of that. Continuing that, there is the walkway that he slices. And then Vader redeems himself and becomes Anakin once more, throws the Emperor down the shaft. And this is in the dying moments of the Death Star. There's the biker scouts. There. They're running to blow it up. There. Great sequence here on the Death Star. This will be where they're escaping or going down to destroy it, I guess. Yes, this is, I think they're inside now. So it was Lando, Wedge and whoever else was in there flying through the superstructure to get to the main reactor. Very familiar, of course. This is essentially how it plays out in the film. It was nice in The Force Awakens when they're flying through the Star Destroyer. The homage that played to this, of course. More of the battle. That is where the ship crashes into the Super Star Destroyer bridge. There's some B-wings there. And very much so, to see, as I was saying about in Rogue One, it was great seeing Star Destroyers crashing into each other and then into the ring gate. We will see something like this happen with the final Eyes, I have no doubt. And it will be awesome. There you go. Shield, the reactor is being destroyed. There's some TIE interceptors there, which always turn up in the concept art and rarely ever make it into the movies. So here we go. This is essentially where the Shara Bay comic picks up from, isn't it? Luke escaping the Death Star, the bay explodes, and then Shara Bay nearly shoots him down. There they are, all escaping. There. There you see, it gives that big bang before it fully explodes. They're all there, comes shooting out of the superstructure. Then, of course, that sequence. Vader's funeral pyre. Is that the Force ghosts there? Yes, and Anakin turns up in the bottom one there, and then that is the last one. So yes, that was just our look at the storyboards for the original trilogy. It was absolutely fantastic. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So many wonderful images, very, very inspiring creatively. I hope you enjoyed it just as much as I did. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment suggesting for upcoming topic you'd like to see discussed, or like the video.